behind UConn and Creighton for third place in the conference.
Yeah, a little matchup zone to start things off for Georgetown.
Poplar knocks down a three to start.
Go to the middle, go to the wings.
Everybody can sit down rather early.
Wasn't the case Friday night, was it?
Took a while for Villanova to find their first points. Sorber twisting and turning against
Mack.
Here's Sorber. High post, unable to hit. Rebound tracked down by Caleb Williams. Micah Peavy knocks down a... 3 of those 4 losses to tournament teams, according to our Mike DeCourcy. Dixon steps back behind the line.
Not only that, but how about the attempts going from 4.7 up
at the line? Good to see him back. And the question is about his minutes. Starts a couple of times trying to get him back, but Ed Cooley said he had a good day in practice over the weekend. Injured against Xavier on January 3rd. Did not play against Marquette and then limited the next 2. Didn't play. Wachi sets the pick. Rolls with Brickus feeding Dixon. Got his man in the air. Dixon hits from 3.
Isolation again here with the size advantage.
Oh boy. Dixon shaking. Peavy finding Wachi.
Nice cut here by Sorber down low.
Kicks to the wing. Peavy.
Just try to throw that body against defenders as they're going through.
Sorber. He's a bucket getter.
Yeah, that's a good-looking shot as Nixon runs into a wall.
I'd like to see how they run through their sets offensively without their point guard and Brickus. They don't really have a true one on the floor. Whoa, look out here.
Yeah,
what in the world caused this?
That was brewing for about 20 seconds or so before. And then all of a sudden, the official starts talking to the bench. We give a couple of step in.
Personnel-wise in this game, as Sorber goes to work with a reverse on. I'll just double-check what they called on the floor here, because initially I thought that was a... And Eric Dixon. Dixon on the drive. The kick. A 3. Pure for Longino.
Brickus back into the game. Not yet, but will be coming back in. Brickus has to be careful with his drives to the basket. There's a tough shot here.
Dixon fading away baseline. Rebound for Perkins. And he'll knock one down.
Like a matchup also right here. Yeah, that's a good play here.
Georgetown 0 for their last 6 from the field. Williams lines it up and knocks it down.
Real good decision by P. Alex, I thought it would have been closer to 10 offensive rebounds. It just seemed they had a flurry of them at one point.
Oh, out of the inbounds, they left the corner. 7.
That standpoint with the fouls that you just mentioned. Offensively, from Georgetown's perspective, you got to think.
Sorber, that's a blind pass, nearly picked off. Peavy recovers and gets to the rack.
This makes a lot of sense from Kyle Neptune's perspective to keep Brickus out.
Peavy gets the return pass from Williams and hits from 3. They use Peavy heavily, though, especially on this end of the floor. Longino.
He's 3 for 9 with 4 turnovers, but Kyle Neptune has to save him, especially under 3 minutes now for the second half.
Dixon calls his own number. Under 2 minutes to play in the half. Villanova by 4.
Should be able to jump over, and he does.
Yeah. Largest lead of the night for Villanova. And a great game on Friday. Undermanned Georgetown team that lost to DePaul. That ended DePaul's 39-game losing streak in Big East regular season play. Epps on the drive, lefty finish. Brickus, pocket pass. Dixon against Fielder, steps back, fades and hits. Eric Dixon with 16 in the first half. Epps unable to convert at the buzzer. Fouls even getting some playing time at the end of the first half. Let's see if Georgetown can get Sorber going here. Peavy on Brickus. Brickus contested 3.
Dixon just waiting it out outside.
Dixon blows by the freshman, gets to the rack and scores from Wachi. Brickus way off from 3. There's Dixon, right place, right time, and 1.
Yeah, almost impossible.
Eric Dixon with 20, make it 21.
And Sorber not getting the touches underneath.
Peavy, they need it, and they got it. Solved the riddle of Sorber.
Yeah, did you see that little experienced play, though, by Dixon when he turned around a little bit? He gave him a tiny bump. Nice cut by
Epps, and that's a big one. Georgetown is Villanova from a role player to a full-time. The spotlight he deserves, averaging about 32 minutes per night coming in. Tonight for the freshman, 74% on the season. Player.
That's a great question, and a lot of moving parts with that. Foley's thinking the same exact thing.
Yeah. Wow, Sorber falling to his backside somehow. Third best in the Big East. Epps maintains his footing. Epps maintaining his dribble as he flashes. 10 rebounds on the evening as he hits the first. Arizona State as a reserve, then a starter last year at Fresno State. He transferred.
Especially on a night like this when Sorber's on the floor.
Epps rises from 3 and hits. Villanova hasn't quite put Georgetown away yet.
I was just thinking the same thing, Alex. To think Georgetown trying to make a little run. Maybe they get a little start there.
On Gino to Dixon. Dixon, step back 3. Got it! Toolkit from Dixon.
Yeah, you generally see that with a 6'5", 6'3" guard making that type of move.
Warriors looking for the answer, and it's Micah Peavy. It's a rebound. Longino knocks down another.
You almost get the sense the stop or two away from making this even more difficult on Villanova.
Epps, size disadvantage, kicks to Peavy, another 3, and
So you want to go to the middle of the floor if you can.
Dixon baseline, and he Epps trying to shake Brickus. Late pass and a flush for Burks.
How about that? He goes down to the blocks. Have to go after it.
On Gino, creates some space. Brilliant. The rest of the way. Uncharacteristic night for him at the foul line. 4 for 7. And a lane violation.
Yep.
His 6th double-double of the season. And he hits the first. Sorber taking his time. And he hits them both. Soften up Burks. 4 to shoot. Perkins has to heave it. And he's off the mark. Tapped up by Boachi. Pulled down by Sorber.
You don't need the threes.
And Mack will attack the rim. Get fouled. And he'll head to the line.
Nice decision by Mack just then. Right away. That's just beautifully done with the really delivered.
Mack converts it. Approaching the final minute of regulation. Villanova by 3. Dixon. Does he have the dagger? Oh, a pass that's fumbled by Longino.
He tried to swipe at him just then, Dixon, didn't he?
Mack to Peavy. It's a 1-point game. Dixon spins, fires, off the mark, rebound for Sorber. Shot clock turned off.
See, he's analyzing too much. There you go. All right. Now you got to play.
Epps on the drive against Longino. A pass picked up by Perkins, but he stepped out of. Inbound to Peavy. Peavy driving, floating, got it! Georgetown has the lead! With 1.7 on the clock!
Down deep. They're going to throw the baseball pass.
Baseball pass looking for Dixon. He'll get a shot away! Off the rim! Georgetown steals this one from Villanova.